Hello guys, you're welcome to an interesting episode in this channel. We are going to look at Junior Waec Mathematics past questions and answers that will definitely help you prepare for your exam 2024. To hit the ground running, let's look at the first question. 1. Alright, for the first question here, this question says, what is the place value of 7 in the number 526.977? If you notice the way I pronounce this number, I pronounce the first 3 digits before the decimal as a whole number, 526. Then after the decimal point, these 3 digits I pronounce each digit one after the other. That's 526.977. It means that 977 are not whole numbers. What is the place value of 7 in this number? We are going to just look at the place value of the first 7. Now, since the digits you have before the decimal point, I said they are whole number, 6 will be units, 2 will be tenths, 5 will be 100. After the decimal point, 9 won't be units. After the decimal point here, the first digit 9 is tenth with the th, which means 9 over 10 or divide by 10. The second digit, which I'm going to pick 7, means the value is 700 with the th, which means 7 divided by 100. So I'm going to pick E as my answer. 700. Take note, the value of this 7 after 100 is 1000 with the th, which means divide by 1000. Alright, so the answer is E. Let's take question number 2. This question says, express, as I'm reading this, I'm going to write it out again. Express 0.00001208 in standard form. This is a small number, it's less than 1. To express in standard form, you start from the decimal point and move till you get to the first non-zero digits, then you stop. Is that okay? So let's move from the decimal point. This will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll stop here. I counted 5 places and I have 1 point. The decimal is now after the 1.208. Since I counted 5 places, it's going to be 10 raised to the power minus 5. If you move from the decimal point to the right, your exponent will have negative. But if you move from the right to the left, the negative won't be there, it will just be positive exponent. So the right answer is 1.208 times 10 raised to the power minus 5, which is C. The third question. Alright, sorry, you need to get a glass of water. Question number 3. This question says, approximate. Okay. Approximate 0 points. Let me write it out again. 0.007349 to 3 significant figures. The first significant figure here is 7. These zeros are negligible, they mean nothing. 0 will only have value if a non-zero digit comes before it. For example, 0, 1, this 0 means nothing, your answer is 1. But 1, 0, this non-zero digit 1 will give this 0 value, that is why your answer is 10. Of course, you know the value of 10. So the first significant figure here is 7. This is the second. This is the third. The question says approximate to 3 significant figures. So I'm going to use a dotted line to separate the 4, like these 3 significant figures I've indicated, and this. But since this 9 is up to 5, you round it up to 1, add the 1 to this 4. If it's less than 5, your answer will be 0.00734. But since the digit that comes next is up to 5 and is even above 5, we'll round it up to 1, add it to 4. Our final answer will be 0.00735. Okay, so if you look at these options, the right answer is D. Question number 4. Find the positive difference between -8 and -14. Positive difference between -8 and -14. So to get the positive difference between them, from -8, let's count till we get to -14. So -8, -9, -10, -11, -12, -13, -14. Okay, so what's the positive difference? From here, we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the positive difference is 6. Is that clear? Alright, good. Let's take the next question, which is question 5. Question 5 says, simplify -3 minus -21 in the bracket minus 18. We must always use board maths, okay? So we need to break this bracket. So -3. To break this bracket, I just brought this down. It's not as if I'm starting from -3. We use this minus here to multiply the term inside the bracket. What you have inside the bracket is -21. So minus times -21, minus times minus is plus. It will give us +21 minus 18. I can rearrange this so that the negative values can be together, okay? So it will give me +21 minus 3 minus 18. Okay, so 21 minus 3 will give me 18. Then 18 minus 18 is equal to 0, which is D. Alright, question 6 says evaluate 1/2 square. Okay, they are simply asking you to multiply this by itself. So it will give us 1/2 times 1/2. 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4. So the right answer is B. Question 7. Evaluate square root of, this is meant to be root 2 whole number 7/9. To solve a question like this, you must change the mixed number to improper fraction. Okay, so to do that, 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus 7 will give me 25/9. Now, I want you to know that the square root affects both of them. So I can rewrite this as the square root of 25 divided by the square root of 9. The square root of 25 is 5. The square root of 9 is 3. 5 divided by 3 is 1, remainder 2/3. So the right answer here is C. Okay, let's go straight to question 8. Simplify. Let me bring this out. 2/1/5 ratio 2 whole number 2/3. This is ratio. So ratio also means division. Before we think of expressing this as, the ratio as division, we must change the mixed numbers to improper fraction. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1. 11 over 5 ratio 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2, 8 over 3. Remember what I said, that ratio means division. I can rewrite this as 11 over 5 divided by 8 over 3. Using the concept of KCF, which simply means keep, change, flip. I'll keep the first fraction, which is 11 over 5, change the division to times, which is the change here, flip is the next, flip the next fraction, which is 3 up, 8 down. 3 times 11 is 33, 5 times 8 is 40. I started by saying that ratio means division, so I can write this as 33 ratio 40. So the right answer is C. Alright, question 9 says, find the smallest number by which 60 must be multiplied to give a perfect square. Alright, let's solve as if we want to find the square root of 60. Okay, 60 is not a perfect square, we know that. Okay, using this table method, let's start with the smallest number that can go. 60 divided by 2 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15. 15 can't be divided by 2, you go to 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. You know how square root work. This 2 has a pair, right? 3 does not have a pair and 5 does not have a pair. So the smallest, for this to be a perfect square, this 3 must have a pair, this 5 must have a pair. So for this to be a perfect square, we need to multiply 60 by the extra, which is 3 and 5. 3 times 5 is 15. The answer is A, 15. 60 times 15 will give us 900. And 900 is a perfect square. Plus 30 times 30 is 900. The square root of 900 is 30. Alright, so you can always use this method once you come across a question like this. Question number 10 says, find the LCM of 15, 25, and 35. Questions on LCM are usually very, very easy. You can just get your answer straight up just using multiples of the biggest number, but I'm still going to solve it for the sake of those of you that may still be struggling with LCM. So the first thing we need to do is to start with the smallest number that can divide any of the numbers involved. So I'm going to work with 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 25 divided by 3, not possible, bring down 25. 35 divided by 3, not possible, bring down 35. 3 is done with his job, you go to 5. 5 divided by 5, 1. 25 divided by 5, 5. 35 divided by 5, 7. 5 here, 1, 1, it can't go, bring down 7. 7 here, 1, 1, 1. So to get the LCM, you just multiply the divisors. Divisors, I mean these numbers, which are 3 times 5 times 5 times 7. 3 times 5 is 15. 5 times 7 is 35. Now multiply both of them. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 carry 2. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2. 7. 3 times 5, 15. 5 carry 1. 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, 4. Now sum this up. Bring down 5. 7 plus 5, 12. Put 2 and put 1 here. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 to 5 is the LCM, which is B. Alright, now let's look at question 11. This question says, find the HCF of 186, 310, 434. For HCF, unlike LCM, you must look for a number that can be able to divide through all the numbers involved. So all the numbers here are even numbers. which means that 2 can go through everything. 2 into this 18 is 9, into 6 is 3. 2 into this 3 is 1 remainder 1. 2 into 11, 5 remainder 1. 2 into 10, 5. 2 into 4, 2 into 3, 1 remainder 1. 2 into 14, 7. What next can go? I think I can only use 31. 31 into 93 is 3. 31 into 155 is 5. 31 into 217 is 7. So I don't think any other number can be able to divide 357. So the HCF of these three powerful numbers will be 2 times 31, which will give us 62. So the right option is C. Alright, for question 12. This question says, use the sample below. We are going to use this sample to answer not just question 12, but question 12 and 13. Okay, like I said, let's look at how this sample works. For this first sample, this is 4, this is 3. Now, you multiply this. Whatever you get, add it to this. What do I mean? 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 6 will give me 18. For this next sample, 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 12 will give me 22. Okay? While for this, 8 times 1 over 2 will give me 4. 4 plus 3 will give me 7. Okay, for what we have, we don't know what is here. Let me put question mark. So this times this, like I did in this sample. So let this question mark times 6 give me x, for example. I'm just using this variable to represent what it will give me. So if this times this empty box is x, then x minus 4 will give me what is in the middle. Like the way this 18 is in the middle, this 22 is in the middle, this 7 is in the middle. So x, that's this times this, I said let it be x. X plus minus 4 must give me 14. Plus times minus is minus, so x minus 4 equal to 14. Collect like terms, x equal to 14, move minus 4 to the other side, will be plus 4. X equal to 18. I know what the value of x is now. So that means this question mark, let me complete it here. Remember I said question mark times 6 equal to x. So question mark times 6 equal to 18. To get what the question mark stands for, divide both sides by 6. 6 here 1, 6 here 1, 6 here 1, 6 here 3. So I've gotten my answer, which is 3, and 3 is D. Alright, the next is question 13. Using the same sample, we are looking for this, so I'm going to put the question mark here. So this, remember, it has to be this times this. 1 over 4 times the question mark equal to x. So this x plus 5 will give me 8. X plus 5 equal to 8. So x, move 5 to the other side, will be 8 minus 5, which will give me 3. So I know that x is 3. Now, let me continue here. 1 over 4 times the question mark is equal to x, which is 3. Right?
Yes.
So all we need to do is to cross multiply. If we cross multiply, this question mark times 1 will give me question mark. Then 4 times 3 give me 12. The right answer is 12, which is A. Okay, so that's no, for patterns like this, you need to think. It involves a lot of reasoning, so you need to be able to find your way around it. Now, question number 14 says,
A man spends 1/4 of his monthly income on children's school fees and 3/5 on home affairs. What fraction of his income is left? Very easy. For fraction, 1 means everything. Out of this one, minus what is spent on school fees, which is 1/4, minus what is spent on home affairs, which is 3/5, what you have left will be fraction left. So LCM of 4 and 5 is 20. 1 into 20 is 20, minus 4 into 25. 5 times 1, 5, minus 5 into 24. 4 times 3, 12. 20 minus 5, 15. 15 minus 12, 3/20 is the answer. So as easy as that. So the right answer is E. Okay, let's look at question 15. An article is sold for 315 naira. So sold is selling price. Let me bring that out. Selling price equal to 315. Profit made is 65 naira. Find the percentage profit. Percentage profit is profit over cost price times 100%. But in the question, cost price was not given. So I must find what the cost price is. Cost price is simply selling price minus profit. So to get the cost price, I'll subtract the profit from the selling price. Okay, so the cost price will be 250 naira. Now I have the cost price. So the cost price 250 plus 65 will give me the selling price, which is 315. The profit again is hold on, let me close this. Percentage profit will be profit, which is 65 over cost price, which is 250 times 100%. Can solve from here. 0 cancel 0. 5 year 5. 5 year 2. 5 year 1. 5 into 6, 1 remainder 1. 5 into 15, 3. 2 times 13. That's 26% profit. So the right answer is D, 26%. Okay, let's progress and move to question 6. Trust me, if you can solve these questions, just go and attempt similar questions like this, you'll be fine. You won't have issue with your exam. Question 16 says, if 35% discount is given on a trouser which costs 3,000 naira, how much will a buyer pay for the trouser? Now, they give us the marked price. Marked price is the original price of an item. So the marked price here that they want to sell the trouser is 3,000 naira. In mathematics, marked price is always 100%. So 3,000 is 100%. So let me say 100% equal to 3,000 naira. A discount of 35% was given. That means the person won't pay 100%. The person will pay 100% minus 35%, which is the discount given. The person will pay 65% of the worth of the trouser. Okay, so all you are going to pay is 65 over 100 times the worth of the trouser, which is 3,000 naira. 1 2 zeros cancels these 2 zeros. So 30 times 65 will give you your answer. 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 3, 15. 6 times 0, 0. 6 times 3, 18. Let's sum this. 0591. Answer 1950, which is C. Alright, now let's look at question 17. Express 0.504 as a fraction in its lowest term. 0.504. To change this to a fraction, you move the decimal 1, 2, 3. 504 becomes a whole number. Since I moved 3 places, I'll divide by 1000. Now, let's reduce this to the lowest term by dividing by 2. 5 divided by 2, 2 remainder 1. 10 divided by 2, 5. 4 divided by 2, 2. 2 here, 500. Divide both sides by 2 again. 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 5, 2 remainder 1. 2 into 12, 6. 2 into 50, 25. Bring down 0. Divide both sides by 2. 12 divided by 2, that's 63. 2 divided by 2, 1. 5 divided by 2, 2. Remainder 1. 10 divided by 2, 5. 63 over 25, nothing else can divide both of them. So the right answer is A. Question 18. Find the value of 16 times 2 minus 3 plus 14 divided by 7. You must always use your board maths. Don't forget this. You must use your board maths. Always. So using board maths, you need to divide first. 14 divided by 7 is 2. Now bring down other values. Next, we need to multiply. 16 times 2 is 32. Bring down other value minus 2 plus 2. Next, we need to do addition. So we'll rearrange. 32 is positive. Bring plus 2. Negative 3 comes last to give me 34 minus 3, which is 31. The answer is E. Always use your board maths and you'll be fine. Question 19 says, if Tolu collects a loan of 250,000 naira from a bank at the rate of 11.5% interest, how much will she pay as interest at the end of the year? All you need to do is to find simple interest. So interest is principal times rate times time divided by 100. Interest will be, the principal in this question is 250,000 times. The rate is 11.5% or 11.5% times time. End of the year, that's 1 year, divide by 100. So these 2 zeros cancels these 2 zeros. You'll be left with 2,500 times 11.5 will give you 28,750. Right? Okay. I think it will give you this B. Question 20. 3 brothers shared some oranges in the ratio 6:4:2. If the brother with the largest share had 150 oranges, find the number of oranges shared. So, the sum of ratio, 6:4:2. Sum of ratio is 6 plus 4 plus 2. Sum of all their ratios will give me 12. The eldest is 6, so the person got 6 out of 12 is equal to 150 that the person got. 6 here 1, 6 here 2. That means the person got half. 1/2 is 150. So he got half of everything. So the full will be 150 times 2, 300. That's the total oranges they shared since he got half. So the answer is E. Okay. Question number 21. So for this question 21, Chukwu, Abdul, and Kule are to share 142 naira, such that Abdul gets 11 naira less than Chukwu and 7 naira more than Kule. How much is Chukwu's share? Okay, I can do this using a shorter method, but let's just go with this explicit method. Let X represent Chukwu's share, Y represent Abdul's share, and let's say Z represent Kunle's share. Okay, remember the total money they shared is 142. So Chukwu's share plus Abdul's share plus Kunle's share is equal to what they shared, which is 142 naira. Now, Abdul, according to the question, gets 11 less than Chukwu. That means Chukwu has 11 more than Abdul. So Abdul, which is Y, is equal to Chukwu, which is X, right? Abdul's share will be Chukwu's share, which is X, minus 11. That's 11 less. Y, Chukwu less than Chukwu and 7 more than Kunle. Same Abdul, Kunle is 7, is Z, got 7 more than Kunle, which is Z. Now from equation 3, now here, let me put them in equation. Let this be 1. Let this be 2. Let this be 3. So from this equation 3, if I make Z the subject of the formula, if I let it stand alone, just move 7 to meet Y to give me Y minus 7. Now let this be equation 4. Put Y equal to X minus 11 in equation 4. I know the value of Y. Remember, Y is X minus 11. Where you have Y, replace it with X minus 11. It will give me, replacing Y with X minus 11, which is from here, minus 7. Now I know what Z is. Okay? So Z will be equals to minus 11 minus 7 is minus 18. Take note of that. Remember, yeah, we are almost done. We can now go back to the original equation, which is equation 1, this. Since X plus Y plus K equal to 142, you can always go back if you get confused, but I need to clean this side. Okay. Now, where you have Y, we know what the value of Y is. Sorry, this is Z. XYZ is this. So X plus Y, we said Y is equal to X minus 11. Replace Y with X minus 11. We know what Z is. Z now is X minus 18 plus X minus 18. Everything will give me 142. Take notes. Hold on. Let me write it properly. X plus X is 2X plus X is 3X. 3X minus 11 minus 18 is minus 29 equal to 142. Move minus 21 to the right. 3X, it becomes positive. Give me 142 plus 29. 9 plus 2, 9, 10, 11, 1 carry 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3X will give me 171. To get the value of X, divide both sides by 3. 3 here 1, 3 here 1. 3 here 1, 3 into 17, 5 remainder 2. 3 into 21 is 7. I know the value of X now. That's all. So,
X, which is Chukwu's share, is 57 naira, which is A. Can always go back to just solve with me. I want to at least stress your brain a bit. That's why I have to go this way. Alright, so that you can see, use it and have an idea of how substitution and simultaneous equation work. Question 22 says, find the missing number in 1001011 base 2 minus the 5 asterisk equal to 11000 base 2. Now, to get this value, this minus this will give us this. And this minus this will give me this. Then this plus this will give me this. So 1001011 base 2 minus the answer, which is 0000, 4 zeros, right? Then 11 will give me the asterisk. So this is 1, this is 1, this is 0, this is 1. Now the issue is what we have here. Okay, borrow 1 from here. Alright, since this is base 2, 0 minus 1 is not possible, like to subtract 1 from 0. You borrow this one. Since it's base 2, whatever you move, you call it 2. If I borrow this one, this will be nothing. If I put it here, it will be 2 since you are working on base 2. Borrow 1 from this 2, it reduces to 1, but I'll call it 2 because I'm working on base 2. So 2 minus this one is 1. This one that is left minus 1 is nothing, it's 0. So my answer is simply this, which is 11011 base 2. Among the options, D is the right answer. Is that clear?
Yes.
Alright, the next question is question 23. Convert. What we have here is in base 2. When they say to binary, they are simply asking you to convert to base 10. Okay? So to do that, we need to order the digits. Let this be 0. Let this be 1. Let this be 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this will give us 1 times, we are working on base 2, don't forget, 2 raised to power the exponent 6, plus the next digit is 1 and 5, 1 times 2 raised to power 5, the next is 0 and 5, 0 times 2 raised to power 4, the next is 1 and 3, plus 1 times 2 raised to power 3, the next is 0 and 2, 0 times 2 raised to power 2, the next is 1 and 1, 1 times 2 raised to power 1, the next is 0 and 0, 0 times 2 raised to the power of 0. So 2 raised to the power of 6 means 2 times 2 in 6 places, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2 raised to the power of 5 is same thing as 2 in 5 places, 1 times 2 times 2 times 2, 3, 4, and 5. I won't bother with this. Anything you multiply with 0 will give you back that same value. But I'll continue here. 2 in 3 places times 3. Then I won't bother with this. This will give me 0. Then 1 times 2 is 2. Plus 0 times 2 raised to the power 0 is 1. 0 times 1 is 0. So I'll stop here. Let's work with what we have. 2 times 2, 4. Times 2, 8. Times 2, 16, 32, 64. That's 64 plus. This is 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16. That's 32 plus 8 plus 2. Sum up everything. It will give us 106 base 10. So the right answer is B. Okay, for question 24. So for question 24, if it costs 17,500 to lodge in a hotel for 7 days, to lodge for 7 days, you have to pay
17,500. What is the cost? If you want to lodge for 3 days, you won't have to pay as much as you have to pay for 7 days. You have to pay less. Whenever it's less, divide by the more. If it's more, you divide by the less. That's just the concept I'm giving you. So since you have to pay less, we divide 3 by 7 times 17500 to get our answer. 7 year 1. 7 into 17 is 2. 14 remainder 3. 7 into 35 is 5. We have 0. So our answer will be 2,500 times 3. 3 times 0, 3 times 0, 3 times 5, 15. 5 carry 1, 3 times 2, 6 plus 1. 7,500 is the answer, which is C. Question 25. Which of the following angles cannot be constructed using a ruler and a pair of compass only? The answer is E. Thank you very much for staying with me. This is where we are going to draw the curtain for today. We are going to continue next time. I want you to keep supporting what I do. Enjoy this video. Go back to play them, alright? Have fun, and I wish you the very best in your exam.